鋼の錬金術師
Fullmetal Alchemist, Volume 13, Chapter 50. And we got about 20 pages left in the chapter, so we'll see if we can finish it off. 汚ね、おっさんの部屋だが、早くよりマシだろう。Okay, so it's dirty. Old man's room. The old man's room is dirty. 早く but like preferable more to that hayoku, that dilapidated or deserted house. Okay, that makes sense. Doot. That is a bit of a mess. 他にも昔、嫁さんや楽器が使っていた部屋はあるが、長いこと男やもめなんでな. He's basically saying his wife and kid left a while ago. So also in two others a long time ago, wife and kid using rooms exist. Long time, otoko ya mome. This is some sort of phrase about otoko ya widower. I guess like he's saying he's been a widower a long time. But widower isn't quite the right word, because that implies that she's dead, and it's not that she's dead, but she left him. そっちの部屋に明かりがついてたら、近所の奴らに怪しまれる。怪しまれる。怪しまれる。To be suspected? Oh, okay. In those rooms, akari ga tsuiteru, if the lights are on, the neighbors will suspect, or we will be suspected by the neighbors. Okay, in other words, he's got other rooms that are clean, but if those lights came on, the neighbors would be suspicious, because he no longer has his wife and kids living with him. Alright. お前ら、足がついちまったらまずいんだろ? So you guys, 足がついちま, if your legs are attached, 足がつく. Oh, to be traced, to be tracked. So you guys, if you're tracked, that's bad, right? Oh, the doctor's asking this. Arigatou gozaimasu. Like, thank you. Reinanza iranai. Irane. So, like, thanks are not necessary. 俺は医者の仕事をしただけだ. As for me, a doctor's work, am doing just that. Just doing a doctor's work. です. Good. 早く元気になってくれりゃそれでいい. Quickly to health, becoming and doing that as a favor, that would be good. In other words, just get well. Quickly. そうだ. I see. Or, yes, that's right, indeed. 寝ってる場合じゃない. This is not the time for sleeping. 早くお若のところへ. Quickly to the young master's place. Baka yaro! Like, you idiot! その体で何ができる? With that body, what is possible? Well, that's a sobering image. Ude, arm. 本当にないんだ. It's really not there. Okay, tenteki means raindrops, falling drops of water, or it means intravenous drip. And that's what the meaning is here. Tenteki mitete yaru. Try looking at, or look at the intravenous drip. Sasato nero. And you soon will fall asleep. I guess that's like a, you know. Oh, or maybe this is like, I will look at the IV, the intravenous drip, just like quickly get some sleep or go to sleep. Okay, we're switching scenes. All right. So remember the big reveal over the last chapter or two was that Mustang and group finally heard the news that Raph, the super president, is a homunculus. So now we'll see what happens. まず中央司令部内で敵と味方を明確にする. So first, the central headquarters interior in that place, enemy and allies will confirm. 明確. I guess we'll define, or we'll precisely do, we'll make clear who's our enemy and who's our allies. At central headquarters interior. Oh. 鎌をつけつつ、かけつつ、外堀からじわじわと味方を増やす. じわじわ I think is slowly. So slowly increasing our allies. Comma. Is that the pawn? No. This is a phrase. Comma is sickle. So comma o. Okay, we don't want sodomy. We want this one. To trick someone. Comma o kakeru. To trick someone, ask a leading question. So I'm glad they have to bugger. That's appreciate that. Thank you. So continuing to trick someone, sotobori kara. Sotobori. From outside the moat, and slowly increase allies, supporters. 敵でも味方でもない立場の者もこの国のトップがホモンクルスと知れば立ち上がらざるを得ないだろう. Okay, so even enemies and even allies not existing tachiba, viewpoint people, even that. Oh, and I guess maybe people who even don't have no viewpoint. Yeah, so enemies and allies and even people that don't have a standing place. This country's top, if new, it was the top. This country's top was a homunculus. Tachiagaru is to like get angry, to stand up. Take action. O enai daro would probably obtain their action, I guess. Yeah. Well, so this is a double negative. The zadu is a negative. So not acting would probably not, or would not happen. So in other words, they would probably act. 私がゴラットにと絶食したことが敵側にバレているかもしれん。慎重に行こう。Okay. I, with gluttony, 接触 touching or contacting to the enemy's side, leaked out, has probably been leaked out, that I've like touched or contacted gluttony, with gluttony. Shincho ni iko. Let's do it to Shincho. Let's go towards Shincho. Caution. Discretion. So let's proceed cautiously. Sate. Well then. Batan. It's the door closing. これは栄光の門か魔窟の入り口か Okay, as for this, like glorious gate or makutsu, or the entrance to, I guess, like the den of thieves or a brothel, or a cluttered room. Is this some sort of weird expression as well? Eiko no mon. Eiko again is like glory. So a gate of glory. Is this a gate of glory or the entrance to a brothel? 注意はここで待っていろ. As for the lieutenant, in this place, like wait. はい. Yes, sir. ピッタ? 万が一私に何かあったら君だけでも逃げろ. So, by some small chance, if something happens to me, just you flee. Iya des. No good. Will not do it. Meirei da. That's an order. Shoufuku dekimasen. Like, cannot consent. Cannot comply. Well, this is pretty easy. If something happens to him, he's probably dead, so then she doesn't have to follow his orders. Gojo dana. Strong emotion, a strong spirit. Stubborn. You're stubborn, aren't you? Kinikuan mere demo nomikomi tamae yo. Okay, so like unable to eat. Yeah, unable to stomach. Even with an unable to stomach order, like you have to swallow it. Endure swallowing it. Ura omote no nai 性格だと自分しております。Uruomote, both sides. I'm not quite sure what this is. No nai. Like, both sides without, or not existing both sides. Seikaku dato. Character, personality, disposition. Jibun shite orimasu. Like, do it with your personality. You know what? Hold on a second. What was it again? Ura omote no nai. Without facade or without pretense. Okay. So without pretense, seikaku dato. I'm using ChatGPT. Seikaku dato. Seikaku dato. Jifu. Well, that's one reason it would help if I actually read the thing. Jifu. Conceit. Bragging about one's own ability. Jifu shite orimasu. Jifu shite. I take pride in my personality. Okay, cool. So this is personality or character. If it's my personality or my character, it's a conceit or bragging. I do that. Okay, because he's saying you're stubborn. Gojo. 君のような意志の強い部下を持ってて私は幸せだよ. Okay, so you're kind of strong-willed underling or subordinate having that. As for me, like, it's happiness, you know? It's funny here. The English translates this as I suppose I should appreciate. But you look at this, watashi wa shiawase da yo. There's no supposing it. Like if I type that into watashi wa shiawase da yo. I am happy. I am fortunate. There's no supposing it. Anyway, okay. Enough. We'll only use ChatGPT for the really hard stuff. Wakatta, got it. 必ず戻ってくるから待っていろ. Without fail, because we'll come back and return and come back. Please wait, or wait. Hi, yes sir. Gobun o, which is like good luck. Bu-un. The fortunes of war. とは言ったものの, so then you mean, or that is to say, どこから from where 大相当を突き崩すか。崩すか。 from where the super president Tsuki Kuzu Su, like to crush or threaten the super president. Dono henkara, from what place, from what position, kama o kakeru. And again, that was, what was that phrase? To trick someone, from what position can I trick? Shogun korasu. Oh, the general class, karaka, from there. Sakan karaka? Sakan. He's a Tai Sa. So the field officers, from the field officers. He's beating his head against the wall. These are like depression clouds. Iya, no. Mada konome de daisou to ga homokorus de aru koto o kakunin shite nai shi. Okay, so no, still with these eyes, still with my eyes, the super president being a homunculus, confirmation, like, have not done. Mo, doushita mono ka, like, what should I do? Iyo, Mustang-kun. Hey, Mustang kid. Genki de yattoru kane? Like, in good health, are you doing? Like, are you in good health? Super. Are? Huh? Iya, suman. Oh, sorry. Gahahaha. そういや、君、つい先日まで入院してたんだっけか? Like, oh, that's right, you, like, just until yesterday were in the hospital, wasn't that right? Ha, like, yeah. このような時間まで仕事ですか? Reibun Shogun. Okay. This is Reibun, Raven. This sort of this appearance of a time until now, it's work. Oh, kono yo, this kind of an hour. Until this kind of an hour, you're working. General Raven. Iya. 緊急の会議に呼び出されてな。Okay, so no. A 緊急, something sudden. Urgent meeting was called in. What was called for an urgent meeting? Okay, these next 2 pages are going to be really quite long. Okay, these next 4 pages are really going to be quite long. If we can get through these 4 pages, we're good to go. Kimi koso yamiagari no nano ni konan jikan made kinmu kane? Yamiagaru. Convalescence. That's like to rise up from sickness. Kinmu. Duty? Yeah. Kinmu. Okay, so you, and koso is to emphasize you, even though you're convalescing, this sort of a time until it, is it duty? Like, are you still working even though you're convalescing? Hi, yes. Hiroma ni shinai shisatsu ni たのですが、思ったより時間がかかってしまいまして。Okay, so, like, in the afternoon, 市内視察に city, that's just in the city, 視察. Oh, inspection, that's right. So I went out for an inspection in the city, more than I thought time it took. So it took more time than I thought. どうにも手際が悪くてお恥ずかしい. In any case, 手際 performance or skill was bad and it was embarrassing. Oh, they're walking. Oi oi. Oi oi, narereba yoi koto da. Okay, I see. So oi normally means like hey, but an o in this case means to chase usually, but apparently oi oi means gradually or step by step, little by little. If you get used to it little by little, that would be good. 中央には君をよく思っていない者もいるようだが. So as for in central, you often not thinking people, 思っていない, even that there are, it seems. 私は期待しとるよ. But like as for me, 期待, like hopes, I do hope. 期待. Expectations, like I am anticipating, I am hoping. お前さんを理解して支えてくれる人間を一人でも多く作っとけよ. Okay, he's getting a flashback from Hughes, who is saying, you understanding 支えてくれた. And so being supported, getting the favor of support and understanding people who are doing that for you. Even just one, 一人でも, one or many, like make sure you have people that blah blah blah. ありがとうございます. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah. 何しろ東方司令部のグラマン中将が見込んだ男だからな. Okay, and like 何しろ, what doing? 何しろ. At any rate, in any case, the eastern headquarters Lieutenant General Guroman Mikonda Otoko Dakara, like he was a man who's Mikomo anticipated it, like also. Remember that and here we get a little reminder of who that was. That was the guy that he was playing chess with before he got promoted. Anyway, Guroman Chujo o yoku gozonji de. Okay, so Lieutenant General Guroman, like know well, like do you know him well? 何度か戦場で一緒になったよ. So numerous times on the battlefield together we were, or it became that way. あいつは変人だが頭の回る男だ. Okay, so as for that guy, a bit like a strange guy, but his head turns. Atama no ma. Atama ga ma. Well, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Atama no ma wa aru. Oops. I think it is really the head is spinning, so I'm not quite sure what that means here. The English went with he's sharp. Eccentric but sharp. But anyway, あんな東の田舎でくすぶらせておくのはもったいない. So it's a waste. That's sort of an eastern countryside. In that place, kusu, kusu, bu, putter, smoking, smoldering, being made to smolder. As for that, in that eastern countryside, it's a waste. To suman, kimi no tobu shushin datta ka. That is to say, sorry, you also, the eastern part, come from, don't you? Iya, jisai inaka desu no de. Oh, so he says, like no, it truly is the countryside. Ha ha ha. セントラルのような華ややかな場に少しでも早く馴染もうと田舎者なりにあがいております。華やか. Brilliant, showy, glorious. 早く馴染もう becoming familiar with. あがいて. Okay, so basically, Central's kind of showy place in here, even a little bit quickly becoming accustomed to, like being from the country and floundering at doing. All right. Sort of like, even though I'm from the country, struggling to adjust to the, just a little bit to the showiness, the gloriousness of a place like Central. なるほど。君が市内視察によく出てるのはそのためか. I see now. You often going out for inspections in the city. That's the reason, huh? まあ, oh yeah, Um, あとは治安維持でも含めてですか? And more, and also chi on iji, maintenance of public order. Even that, also it's for that. 視察の際に市民と世間話をよくしますね. Okay, so like during the inspections, citizens and sekken, or with citizens, sekken banashi. Gossip and chat often do. Often gossip with the civilians. 市政に流れる一見くだらない嘘話の中に稀に事件の手がかりが含まれていたりしますから。Okay, so she say on the street. So like boring stuff flowing on the street, gossip in that mareni, rarely, seldomly, incidents, tegakari, a clue. Clues can be found. Clues can often be found in boring things like gossip or something like that. Sometimes. Tero, terrorism, tero ga okata. Something about lots of terrorism in the eastern something, I'm not sure. Or he's saying that's like that, oh, the eastern part. If it's the eastern part, that was what was happening. For like terrorism. Oh, 最近何か面白い嘘は噂話はあったかね? So lately, some sort of interesting gossip has there been? さあ、ジョークに近い噂ばかりで。Well, like, just gossip that's close to a joke. So here's where he tests the homunculus thing. Saka ga neko ni esa o yatte ita toka. So, Scar feeding food to a cat, things like that. 死なない人間が現れたとか、undying people appearing, things like that. King Bradley 大外がホモンコロスだったとか、that King Bradley, the super president, is a homunculus, you know, things like that. Tsumaran Mustang-kun. Tsumaran, that just means boring, but tedious, boring, dull, interesting, uninteresting. Kimi Kingu sensu nai ne. Oh, gingu. Gyagu sensu nai ne. Like, you don't have any gag sense, meaning you don't know how to tell a joke. いや、私が流した噂ではなく No, I flowing rumor as for that, not. まあ、そんなgossip, now he calls it gossip, gossip. That's sort of a gossip demo and things like it. みんなのお茶受けくらいになるだろう. So that sort of gossip, everybody's tea receiving time or whatever it becoming is probably. So like maybe a better topic for tea time. Kitamae. I guess like come this way. Ha? Kitamae. What does this mean? Huh? Anyway. まだ会議の休憩時間でな。Still the meetings, like recess time. 入りたまえ. Okay, this tamae is some sort of suffix. Oh, please. Yeah, please come. Kitamae, please come. Please enter. Kitamae. いや、私謎がこのような。So, 私謎. Nazo means like riddle, but this sort of a thing. He's like just kind of stammering. Shokun. Gentlemen. Ladies. マスタング大佐が面白い話を持ってきてくれたぞ。Uh-oh. 聞いてやってくれ. So, Colonel Mustang, an interesting story, came and did the favor of coming and having. Please listen. I mean, basically, do the favor of listening. Batan. That's the door shutting. Yeah, very much Monka-esque. These are all like generals. Well, さて、さっきのジョーク? So, well then, a joke from before. なんだったかな? What was it again? Soul, that's right. 大総統がホモンクルスという話だったか? Was it that the super president is a homunculus? That was the story? Suzuki-o, which is like, continue. Do shita ne, Mustang Taisa? Like, how did it go, or how was it, Colonel Mustang? Okay, and there's the man. Suzuki-o. So continue. 私がホモンクルスでどうしたというのかね? Like, me, a homunculus. What about it, you say? どうしたというのかね? What does it mean, or what about it, if like being a homunculus? 何か問題でも. Some sort of a problem or something? Is there a problem with that? そうか, Hughes. I see, Hughes, Lieutenant Colonel Hughes. They all know. Of course they all know. Gun ga yabai. The army is no good. Or the army is in trouble. Te no wa, as for saying that, Kokugun no sonzai o yurugasu hiki de wa naku, yurugasu. So the country's army's existence shaking danger. It wasn't a danger of shaking the country's armors. The danger was not something shaking the existence of the army, of the country's army. gun sonomono ga yabai to ii koto ka. The army's that thing, sonomono. The very thing itself. The army itself is no good. That's what it was. Okay, so Mustang is in the worst possible place. All right, we are transitioning. What do we have here? Darkness, and then some boards, part of a vehicle, a skelly man, a boot, an Ed. 右手動く? 左手も動くな? Okay, so right hand moves, left hand also moves. Ryo ashi, both legs. Pasha. Yosh yosh. Gotai monzoku. So good. Gotai manzoku. This is like five body full something. This is a goji yoji jukugo. Gotai manzoku in perfect good health. Bue. Kuse. Like, phew. Stinks. Hide nioi da na. Like, horrible smell. Nande ore kono tokoro ni? Like, why am I in this place? Soda. Ah, that's right. Rin to isho ni garatani ni nomareso ni natte. So with Lin together into gluttony, being swallowed, it became that way. We seem to have gotten swallowed. Nomare te. Again, like gotten swallowed. Yeah, they're in the belly. Which that was, wait, was that the title of this chapter or the previous chapter? No, that was the title of this chapter. Hara no naka, inside the belly. Kankoku doko de kankaku. Kankaku. That sensation, like where? In what place? That sensation, that feeling in what place? Like somewhere. Tetsukusa. So like the stench of iron. Kore chi ka? Oh, this is blood? Zapu? Somosomo doko da koko wa? So in the first place, or to begin with, what place is this place? Aru. He's calling out for Al. Oi, dareka inai no ka? Hey, is anybody there? Rin, zaba. Nanda yo koko. What is it, this place? Dareka, somebody. Koko wa doko nanda. As for this place, where is it, or what is it? Got a bike in there. All right, that's the end of the chapter. Both Ed and Mustang are in some bad spots. All right, that's the end of chapter 50. 51 will be Yami no Tobira, the portal of darkness. Dun dun dun, Yami no Tobira. And it looks like we'll start with Ed, and he's going to meet up with Lynn pretty quickly. So, all right, we will pick up with that tomorrow. That will do it for us for today.